All right, so we won't talk bad about Rob, this high-wing airplane, while we sit in a real real airplane low wing. Okay, so when we take off, when we hit we're going to go VX this time. Okay, I want you to pull VX because you're going to see, I want you to really take a mental snapshot of what that looks like when we hit 1,200 feet and turn VX and then look back to your airport. You're going to see how close you are to your airport. Okay. Then, when you're crosswind going to your downwind, go VY there because you're still next to your airport. Yeah. Okay, that gives you a little cooling. All right, and it allows you to straighten up pitch, power, and trim, do your gumps, and you can start doing your gumps simultaneously. Okay. Okay. How do I do that? You just start calling it all out. But you're really good on communication, but you're letting it get in the way of your flying. Okay. And flying comes first. Full movement. One thing I feel like I have noticed, those first like 2 or 3 touch and goes that I did, I was on 2 flaps. Yeah, and those I thought those were pretty nice. Yeah, oh, you can, yeah, we're going to do no flaps, we're going to do 1 flaps. Yeah, you got to learn how to land in all, because you can be in 1 flap and then all of a sudden this breaks. Yeah. So you got to learn how to deal with that. What that feels like, what does that look like? Okay, so, yeah, we're going to be doing all that, for sure. If Rob lets us. We're almost done anyway, but the good lesson was it didn't work, and that's your lesson, right? Yeah. Those mistakes should be in your brain. Okay, that needs correcting, and now I know why. Okay, go ahead. All right. But don't beat yourself up over that. Okay. That might help.
Jackson County traffic, 8870 Charlie taking off runway 22, Jackson County traffic.
And just make your call that you're taxiing to runway 22. All right. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, taxiway Alpha, taxiing to runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County. Go right up to the line and look for him. Roger. There you go, right there. Stop. All right. Stop before the nose gets to the line. Clear right traffic. Looks like Rob's just sitting there. He didn't say if he was staying in a pattern. I didn't hear that. No, he just said departing runway 22. Okay. Okay. Make your departure call and then. All right. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, departing runway 22, staying in the pattern. Ravenswood, Jackson County. Remember left traffic. Left traffic. Clear right traffic. Door is closed and locked. Right. Looks like Rob is up and away. Good.
Jackson County traffic, 8870 Charlie, turning crosswind, runway 22, Jackson County traffic.
head on a swivel. Don't get fixated.
Roger. Alright. And trim is neutral and full power.
Okay, so remember, it's RPM is set. It's going to be around 23 to 2400. Okay. Engine's in the green. Airspeed's coming live. Staying on center. At 60, pull back. That's your call outs.
Alright.
BY. Pull up the VX. Under 80. Pull back to under 80. A little bit right there. See what that looks like in your windshield? Where
yeah.
See the, it's called the Lindbergh reference right there. Beautiful.
Okay.
Okay, look how quickly we're to 1200.
Yeah.
Make your call and turn.
Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left, crosswind, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
8870 Charlie, departing the pattern to the east, flying over Ravenswood, we're doing a local flight and we're going to head back to join the pattern in about 20 minutes. 70 Charlie.
Say, Roger, looking for traffic.
Roger that, looking for traffic.
Okay, now look where your runway is. Still within your wing.
Yeah.
Alright. Now watch.
Okay.
On traffic, but 3852 came out. South of the field.
Did you make that?
No, I did not.
Okay. Taking off is your most vulnerable.
Okay.
Lesson learned?
Yeah.
Alright. So you want to stay in and learn to make your patterns where you are tight in.
Okay.
Here. There's no excuse for not making the field once you go out on your own, okay?
Okay. Gas is on the right tip. Gas is on left tank. Undercarriage is down. Mixture is full rich.
Yep.
Power is set to 2500. Safety belts are on. Door is closed and locked.
There he is.
We
He's off to our east. Make your calls.
All right. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 468. Oh, you meant like make your calls as in like what I'm doing, not...
Yeah, no, make them all.
Alright.
Radio and inside, yep.
Well, first, pattern altitude finally, power set to 1,700. 1 notch flaps. And...
Nice.
Back pressure trim. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left to base, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
I need you to head on a swivel and check for traffic.
Right, traffic's looking clear.
Keep the head on the swivel.
Right. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left final, on final, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
You're low, fast, or slow?
We are high,
So
but we're gaining speed, second notch of flaps, and pull a little bit of power.
Okay. Are we on speed on path?
We are...
Still high.
Yes, still high.
Power. What
Power.
do we do? Okay.
A little bit of power. Third notch.
Alright. Yeah.
But we're still a little bit fast.
That's why we say on speed on path, because something's not wrong. Correct it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Still need to pull some power.
Okay.
To the next. To the next. To the next.
Yep.
To the next.
That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Now he's just showing off.
Alright, flaps down, trim out, and full power.
Nice job. That's how it's done.
Airspeed.
And on center too.
Airspeed's coming alive. Power.
Airspeedity's over there. Off RPM.
Okay. Yeah, airspeed's alive. RPM is set. T's and P's are looking good.
Good. One more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn that out a little bit.
Are you learning?
Yeah.
Good. I think you're learning very well. Look how our winds have settled.
Yeah, they've been relatively calm all day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why we gotta take advantage. This is an ugly day to a lot of older pilots.
1200. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo. Turning left, crosswind, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
Remember, just add a little P factor.
Yeah.
Add a little right rudder. Stay coordinated.
Okay.
Let's look at that. Where are we at? With the runway. See?
Yeah.
I want you to pay attention to your side pictures.
Okay.
You gotta like imprint them in your cranium. And now, when you come up to that deal there, you should already be in your turn. So you want that over your left. Okay.
Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo. Turning,
Good.
turning left downwind, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
And now you can start. Do it all. Pull power. We're straight level.
2000.
Go look at your, keep your sight. Don't get fixated.
Runway is looking clear.
Beautiful. We're a little hot. We're a little hot. There you go.
Alright.
Making corrections.
Dumps check. Fuel tank is on left. Undercarriage down, mixtures full, rich, power is set to 2000. Safety belts are on. Door is closed and locked.
Now you're doing real good. You gotta stay humble.
Yeah. Airspeed. We are beamed the numbers. Power is set to 1,700. 1 notch flaps. T's and P's are looking good. Stay.
Take out traffic 685, Joy out 5 mile final, runway 23, going to be circling to land, runway 5. Stay up.
Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo. Turning left, base, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County. A little bit nose down.
Yeah, we've been losing a lot of altitude, so.
Okay.
For whatever reason. It's probably coming over that river.
Yeah.
The air's changing.
Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo. Turning on final, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
Remember, every landing is going to give you just a little bit of difference.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough. Right rudder. Fix it with right rudder. Higher, low, fast, or slow?
We are low, adding power.
Okay, that's all. On speed on path?
We are just above speed. I still got 2 notches to play with.
Okay. Alright, so we can pull a couple hundred out and then pitch your nose up just slightly. That'll get your speed right.
Yeah.
And then go to third.
Yeah, Going third?
That'll get your descent right. Always fix the speed first.
Yeah. Alright. To the next. To the next. To the next. Beautiful.
I told you, Mom. He's showing off now. Okay,
right.
Let's bring it home. Just taxi back.
Alright, flaps are down.
I'll turn on the air
Trim is
conditioner.
Alright.
Yep, start pumping the brakes. Just keep the short burst because that keeps it cool. Cooler brakes brake better than hot brakes.
Yeah. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo. Clear runway 22. Taxiing back to the hangar. Ravenswood, Jackson County.
Nice job.
Oh, voice crack. Oh no.
Oh no, Peter Brady. Peter Brady. So when you're scanning, this is why I say keep your head on the swivel. You're teaching your eyeballs to take 101 snapshots per second.
Okay.
And you are at a 500-foot descent, which is just fine. That's standard descent, beautiful. However, you understand what is that doing to you? Well, when you're on the downwind to base and you're at 500 heading into the wind, that crosswind,
Yeah.
your ground speed is slowing down, slowing you physically down, and so you are descending without eating up as much real estate as you were in the downwind.
Okay.
So that's why I said, hey, let's ask about high and low to remind you, hey, where am I in this? And you made the correction. You added power to subdue, mitigate that descent. That's what you want to do. All right. Now, when you add power, the plane is going to take another moment or two and reconfigure. It's going to build up some lift, and so it's changed now. So you got to be constantly making those adjustments, but they're minute, they're small.
Yeah.
And that's why you got to call it out.
Okay.
When you call those out, beautiful. And then your brain says, okay, I'm high, I got to do something about that. I'm low, I got to do something about that. I'm fast, I got to do something about that.
And at the fuel pump. Hard, right? Alright.
Take a snapshot here.
After landing.